and, just kind of, moving along versus pulling back where that's what we get to do at the beginning of the year. It kind of like, shines in our face to pull back and say, how can I be obedient to what God wants of me and what he has for me, what, I am to be as a servant and a friend. And then from there, what are the expectations from when I look at my life through where I come from in the unhealthy part, looking at what I think I should do.
Right. That's what I was going to add to
Yeah.
that is that,
That's
you
two
know,
different things.
we have different shoulds inside
Yes.
of us. We have the healthy shoulds, which come from the Lord.
Yes.
And then there's the unhealthy shoulds that come
Yeah.
from our histories. And so, like, for example, I remember when HollyKem and I just got married, we were, um, she was working full time. I was working
Hmm.
I was in school full time and also working. And I had a horrible should in my head that had never been challenged. And so one
I
day I came
remember this.
home
I know what he's going to
and I
say.
was pouting a little bit, and she was saying, "What's wrong? Nothing, nothing's wrong." And she says, "What's wrong?" And I was like, "I thought you would have a meal cooked when I got home from work, right?"
Hmm.
And she looked at me and she said, "How many hours a week am I working?" And we added it up. "How many hours are you in school working?" So it's roughly about the same. And she asked me a very good question, was, "How come it's my responsibility to have a meal cooked?" And and at that moment, this unhealthy should that I had in my head, which was the woman of the house cooks every night, which happened with my mother,
Right.
and it was never challenged. And so sometimes it's an unhealthy should, not because of what my mom did, because she was
Right.
just being a good mom, but it didn't fit the next context.
Right.
And so it's important to distinguish it between what is a unhealthy should from our histories and what is a healthy should that God's calling us to do.